Bloodhound's important because we're developing the world's first 1,000-mile-an-hour land-speed rebel car. We've got a very big problem in this country, which is the shortage of scientists and engineers. We need to treble the number of graduate engineers each year. The ambassadors have an absolute crucial role in the middle of all this because if you can imagine, we have an education team of 25 people and we have 6,000 schools on the program. We need as many ambassadors as we can possibly get so that basically they can act as the interface really between Bloodhound and the schools. Well, what we want is a wide range of ambassadors of both genders. Very important because there's so few women engineers, only about 10%. So that's a bit of a disaster area. But we need ambassadors from all walks of life. And the important thing about this is that we'll provide the training, we'll help them get started, and then I think we're going to see something very special happen.
So the training involves a day of sort of discussions with the education team, building balloon cars, experiencing some of the activities around that, and suggesting some ideas as to what you could do in schools in terms of talks and educations. But beyond that, what you would then do is link up with experienced ambassadors who are there to help, to guide. They can take you into schools, they can build your confidence. You don't have to be thrown in the deep end straight away. There's plenty of things you can be doing on the sidelines.
The idea of putting the ambassadors and the schools and the children together is very, very simple because basically we're doing something most unusual here. We are making available all the data from the car, all the data that is, 300 data channels worth of information, and all that basically then goes out on the web and the schools can start to study it and they're going to learn enormously from it. We need the ambassadors basically to help that process, help them understand how to manipulate the data.
For me, the best bit is actually getting to meet loads of different people, speaking to the young people. My best experience, well, I've just done a recent event, a week event with the Prince's Trust, and we had students from kind of underprivileged backgrounds. Also, young offenders were in there as well. So I think seeing their progress from day one, we had the taster day all the way to the last day, at the end of the week, and how they progressed was actually it was quite inspiring for me as well.
Up to now, over 180,000 children have had Bloodhound come to their schools. They've built model rocket cars, they've had the full-scale interactive Bloodhound parked in their school halls, they've used 3D printers, and they've seen rocket combustion engines in action. All of those children were taught by our team of educators and ambassadors. In terms of sourcing the ambassadors, we need a wide range of people. We'd be very keen, obviously, to have the university graduates who are just out of university, but also we'd like a lot of the older people who've, of course, got a lot of experience, a lot of business experience, a lot of engineering experience. So we need a wide mix of people. We have online training modules in digestible 15-minute chunks that give you the Bloodhound background. There's a full day at the Bloodhound Centre where you get a tour of the real car, training in classroom management and masterclasses on how to present Bloodhound information.
The most satisfying thing for me when I'm doing an event with Bloodhound is just seeing people go away from the day and say, I'm going to tell everyone I know about this, I'm going to go on the website, I'm going to watch those videos, and I'm going to take this and spread it wider and wider.
I would say to you that if you should jolly well have a go. It's all about getting outside of your comfort zone. Have a go and help change the place.